This is Black Mob. This is Steady Mobbin episode 559. Really 559. We're really deep into this, making this happen. We're doing the conversations you don't want to have. We're having the conversations you don't want to have. We're doing the things that you guys can't do. And we're talking to people you can't talk to. So, catch up. Anywho, we have, is it JellyTooFly or TooFly?
I mean, it graduated to TooFly a little bit, but it's always Jelly, you know. So yeah, JellyTooFly, TOOFLY. Too much for two eyes.
We don't have a soundboard anymore, so we just do it with my mouth, and we make it happen.
It.
Tell me, I remember I first met you. I don't know if you remember, but I first met you in 2011 or 2012 on the Queen Street West District, like when it was right when it was like.
Was it Lamborghini? No.
Some party. I was doing fashion at the time, and then you said to me, "I see you do your thing," and I'm like, "Oh shit," because I already knew you were a rapper at that time, 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. I'm like, "Oh my god, Jelly knows who I am." I was like, "Shit," because you put in mad work over the last 12 years, 10 years. You put in mad work. Like you're a staple in the city.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, when people think hip hop, I mean, your name comes up in the conversation.
What's up?
I mean, do you feel like you don't have your just dues right now?
I feel like, you know what? I feel like I just gotta really make this shit like not for nothing.
For sure.
And it's up to me. You know what I mean? So.
What does success look like to you, though?
I think generally when you making money off of what you love, that's success.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, money's come from other ways as opposed to my music.
Yeah.
I mean, so I feel like if I put in that consistency, you know, then maybe you might see something out of it. You know what I mean? So I understand that if people name 5 rappers in the city, especially females, you can't not say my name.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
mm-hmm.
and I understand that. But I gotta show them that now. You know what I mean?
100.
Yeah.
I was gonna say even like when they do both genders, you're up in the top. I'm gonna say like top 10 conversation.
I mean, I ain't never seen me on a list, but you know that's what generally happens.
Yeah. So what do you think the game's been missing in Toronto? Let's be honest. What is it missing? Is it too much Drake dick sucking right now?
I don't even feel like it has anything to do with Drake, man. Like I feel like people just need to get that pride, put that pride aside. Like, you know, sometimes it's not you, it might be the other person. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like everybody's on that go where no matter if you see like this person has the potential here, you know, might not have it here, but that person has the potential here to make it in more ways than one.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna pour into that. They're gonna be like, well, no, how do we take those potentials away and you know, do it for myself
and fuck around with people's hearts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's typically how this shit works out here. So I mean, it's the pride for me. I feel like people just need to understand sometimes you gotta move over.
You know what? Pride is a killer. Like I see people who are doing the same thing but are hating on each other. Like I have another female artist friend. I won't say her name, but I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah.
She literally hates the scene because like how it chewed her up and threw her back out, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And she wanted Juno.
I get it.
You know, and it's like, and I feel like the city's missing like the love, but you know, despite all that, I talk a lot with Classify, the rapper, white dude. Why is he the most wealthiest rapper in Canada when you know hip hop historically a black thing? Now I'm not making a racial thing completely, but I'm saying like why isn't there not a brother other than Drake or a sister other than Drake making money? You know what I mean? Like pride. It's that pride. It's But I think it also comes down to tours. I think it comes down to tours.
I feel like whatever it is, there's certain ways you got to go around certain things to, you know, because sometimes it's just the way that it is.
How important is touring on your
I love touring. I mean, I haven't had a tour. I've performed in a lot of different places of the world,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never had like a consecutive tour where I got back to back shows. But I mean, I've done my due diligence by performing in a lot of places to know that I shut down a stage as I should.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's like I said, man, my time will come. I ain't ready. You see God preserving the face, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you know we still got some work to do.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And I see that chain.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I see that chain.
Like,
So outside of the rap game, what are you up to?
well, right now I'm actually going through a lot of recovery. I was in a bad accident 2 years ago, so can't really be doing too much because I shattered my collar and my shoulder, and I broke my ankle in half, snapped it in half.
God.
So just a lot of recovering, a lot of healing.
Yeah.
Mentally I'm fucked, but
Yeah, no amount of money can handle that to pay for that.
Fuck all that. Man.
No amount of money.
I'm fucked. But we still gonna get through this shit, cause
Was the person drunk?
Nah, it was actually black ice. No persons.
Damn.
It's actually some ice, man. But it's okay. That's how it goes. Man.
It does.
Sometimes God really just like tries to sit you down for a minute so that you could reevaluate the situation.
So you're light skinned. Are you Scotian?
Darkest nigga you ever met in your life. First of all,
are you Scotian? I always thought you're
I'm
Scotian.
I'm not Scotian.
You're
Irish, Chinese, Jamaican.
Okay.
My mom's fully Jamaican, and then on the other side is the other stuff.
Irish and
My
Chinese.
grandma's fully Irish, yeah.
For real. Because the whole time I thought you were like Scotian. I'm like, yo, she's Scotian as well.
When I first came back from Florida, I was born here, but when I first came back from Florida,
you spent some time out there?
Yeah, I lived in Florida for like 8 years. I
Oh
went to
shit!
school, played ball.
Oh yeah. See, that's why you have you cut from different cloth kind of thing.
Yeah. Because out there, I lived in the hood, 56 in Oakland, one way in, one way out.
Where in Florida? Sorry.
56 in Oakland, North Lauderdale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of hill actually. So different things from over here.
Absolutely, it's a carry state.
It's real different.
It's a carry state. Like you guys can carry guns if you like. Like an 18-year-old, but nonetheless, do you come from a artistic family?
Yeah, definitely. Like my grandfather back in the day, did some bass with the Wailers and stuff. My uncle. Rest in peace, uncle. Wayne Smith.
R.I.P.
He did the rhythm Slang 10 under Miss Slang 10 under.
Oh yeah.
That's my uncle Wayne.
No way.
Yeah, Wayne in the brain. You know what I mean?
So that's you come from that kind of line.
Yeah, that's fam. That's my uncle. That's my grandma.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. My grandmother was a singer. She just passed, and that
R.I.P.
woman carried the torch with that. And
R.I.P.
My brother, he sings his ass off. I'm waiting for him to find that. But yeah, man, family, everybody. My sister, a DJ.
Oh wow.
So
yeah, artistic family, through and through. Yeah. What was your intro to hip hop?
One of my homies' moms passed, and I had wrote a poem for her.
Okay.
And I think that's what they were like. Well, damn, speed that shit up. You call it a rap, type shit. So that's how that started. I was playing ball in Florida, and I injured my knee, and they were like, "Oh, Canada, you got to go back to Canada and go fix that."
Oh wow.
So,
oh wow.
I came back. Yeah.
That must have been terrifying though, flying with a broken foot.
No, that was my knee.
Or
Actually,
broken knee.
I tore my meniscus and my ACL both ways. So that was way before the accident. This was, like I said, I'm a little older now. So
yeah. But your first song though, what was the song that was like, yo, I love this shit?
The first that I heard.
Yeah. I mean, what song in hip hop made you a believer of hip hop? Because when I see you perform online, and when I see your music videos, and I see your acting in music videos, I feel like you really love this shit, and this is really who you are. Yeah. Like hip hop is you. So what was the thing? I
feel like what made me say I'm gonna do it? Well, my brother has a lot to do with that because he be rapping his ass off. You give him a word, anything, he just go in. You know what I mean? So that was a lot of influence too. So for me, I think it was more like rest in peace P. But Prodigy was I was really close with him, and I think it was a lot of Mobb Deep back in the day. Like my mom, she used to play the Dead Prez, the Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying?
Look at your humble brag. You used to talk to Prodigy. You said. Is that what you used to do? How'd that come about?
He actually found me on Twitter when Twitter was popping back in the day. Like I want to say 2013, 2012, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
He had somebody from the UK reach out to me just to get my number, and yeah, man, like that nigga, he was a great nigga, man. He was very, very inspiring. Very, very inspiring, man. Yeah, he had me open up for Mobb Deep when they came out here. He was like, "Yo, ma, we coming out there. You on the show? Make yourself a flyer." I was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yo, just do it."
What year was this?
I said, "All right." That was what 2014, and I'd over by what's it called? Government before government shut down.
Oh man, government. Those
were
memories.
the days, man. Good times.
Yo, speaking of government, what were you here for government time?
Pressed at that show. I ain't even gonna say by who.
Oh shit.
Off camera, but I got pressed at that show because they was like, who said you could perform? This is what
I know. I kind of already know who it is.
Yeah,
I kind of already know who it is.
Who said you could perform? Nah, you're not doing 20 minutes.
Are they from Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, I know who it is.
Mind
100%.
you, everybody else that was touching the stage wasn't getting a good reception from people. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, all right, whatever. I'm like, listen, y'all want to try to wop me, man, go talk to P. Like, don't even, and then it's like, but you going to do 12 minutes. You ain't even doing 20. I'm like, man, I performed for 13. They gave me 20. We'll see what I do.
Wow.
On stage, they cut my mic.
On the minute of 12?
Nah, they just cut it while I was, man, they cut that shit.
Oh.
But the performer that I am, I looked at them. I looked at the crowd. I said, if you want,
I gotta know who this person is. I gotta know who this person is.
Well, it was Law that cut it. DJ Law cut it, but he was told by all these people.
Is it look at me. Is it this?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Yeah, nah.
Okay. Then my guess is like got off.
But shit like that. But this is the shit I had to deal with because it's like, why, bro? Like I'm popping my shit, and I'm not into no politics. I ain't into no, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's what the ego comes in Toronto. You feel me?
Yeah.
Anyways, I ended up performing. I finished my shit a cappella. The crowd loved me. At the end of it, it was trying to be daps and hugs, and you know what I mean. But you never forget shit like that. Cause like, fuck is you trying to stop my shit for?
I always want to bring like fiscal like things when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
And I like talking about like, how we can make money off this industry. And so the reason why I brought up Classified earlier, Classified told me his income is strictly off of tours. And the guy's doing like 20 city tours every like 3 months.
Mm-hmm. That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Like,
so you're on SoCan and all that good stuff?
Yeah,
you're ahead. So most of these kids, they don't know what they're doing.
I mean, but I feel like I was ahead of my time too.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to certain things. But that's why I said, man, everything is timing. You can't never compare to anybody. You can't never.
I think you made it. Like real, with all due respect, if you're opening up for if you're about to open a Prodigy and like you're on every other show and every other artist in Toronto has you on their album, I would say I made
a lot of artists have me on their album. A lot of artists.
They all hit you up,
Yeah. A lot of artists got me on this shit. But that's the love of it, though, man. That's why I be like, I'm gonna do this until I can't do it. You feel me? Like, cause at the end of the day, it's like, it's what you love,
Mm-hmm.
But then that's where that success comes in, where I feel like, man, no, unless I'm really making some wop off of this shit, then that's gonna be the success in it. You know what I'm saying?
I think, and I hate to say it, I don't want to, like, I'm always gonna tell everybody who sees me rather, it's touring. Touring is the answer. Touring. Yeah. Like if you get like maybe 10 cities every 3 months, I think you'll be all right. You'll find just and. I know one guy who does tours. I'll connect you with him. But yeah, just hate to say it's only white guys who control the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, that's like majority of the shit though, right? It's like, come
on. And they control everything. They literally control everything.
I know.
It's pretty hilarious. What was your number one thing that you felt that you had? Like, did you ever like? did you ever feel like you had to overcompensate because you're a female rapper? Like, hey, I'm a female rapper and I'm in Toronto. I gotta stand out a little more. Or did you feel like they're gonna listen to me regardless?
Yeah, no, it's regardless. Yo, man, this shit out here is real cutthroat. Like when they say screw face, this shit is screw face for real. So
Isn't it easy for you to just go to Atlanta or New York or LA?
yeah, like see, when I go to those places, I'm in the studio. Like I'm in these spaces with people. You know what I mean? And like I said again, it's really just about that timing. But also, a lot of people look at what the home base says about you, or if you're you know what I mean in those circles at the home base. Or, you get what I'm saying? And then it's like those people sometimes are the ones that can really be like, nah, you can't because I mean, I'll take some demographics, man. I'll shut some shows down, and not a lot of people like that. So to overcompensate, nah, I feel like me just being me. Like at the end of the day, it's not about overcompensating; it's about knowing where you at and dealing with that.
So you're I hate to pry, but I gotta ask. You have grants and stuff like that, right?
I've never got a grant from the city in my life.
Never.
Let me say that again. I ain't never got a grant
you got grants
ever in my life from this city.
She's actually too fly. I've
never gotten a video production grant. I
No,
ain't never
for
got
real?
no studio
Oh,
hours.
shit.
I ain't never got no.
Wow. No, honestly, I thought you
ain't never got no handouts.
I never. It's not a hand. I mean, hey, it's whatever. It's free money. It's there for people to take. People take it.
Yo, I ain't even gonna say I ain't tried. I've tried. Hey, I done put in grants. But sometimes it's just the same people. It's just you know what I'm saying? But I got over that so long ago because nothing changes.
I hear you.
Nothing changes.
But I figured, you got grants. I'm like, no, Jelly got some grants. I know she got grants because she's too fly. She literally every time I see her, you're like in the flyest gear.
Part of were grants that had to do with the nonprofit organizations that I was working with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where grants came in, but nothing to do with my music personally.
Okay,
JellyTooFly has never gotten a grant.
Oh wow.
Simple.
Did you grow up in the East End, Scarborough, downtown? Where'd you grow up in?
I was like Don Mills, but I left at like 14. So
okay. And then you came back when?
And then I came back when I was like 18, 17, 18.
Okay.
19.
And then where'd you spend some time there?
And then it was what was I? I think my mom's was around like Victoria Park and Lawrence, I think.
Oh, you're a Scarborough. You're a Scarborough person for the most part. Yeah, you're a Scarborough person for the most part.
Don Mills, yeah, up top, Don Mills.
Everything's Don Mills is Scarborough.
Yeah.
I lived in Scarborough for a long time.
I just don't like to say I don't like to say geographically where because this like out here is so weird. Bro.
I hear you. But you know what's so crazy? If you don't have
where I'm from, I say my mama, and you can't beef with that. So
yeah.
That's how we gonna keep it. You feel
yeah,
me?
but it's not. If somebody asks, hey, Toronto's so big, you can actually say you're borough without feeling any kind of ways. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like it is pretty weird. I know a lot of kids, super weird energy. When people throw energy at us on the podcast industry or whatever, we don't respond. We just keep it quiet. We just move on to the next thing.
I mean, that's what people look for, right? Is the response to reaction.
Yeah, we never respond, man. It's pretty sad. Did you ever have rap beefs in Toronto? You like that?
What?
The IPA?
It's okay. I don't like beer at all, to be honest. I don't. It still tastes like.
Is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't drink beer at all. So the fact that it has like a lemony kind of taste to it, that's why.
You can pass it. It's so good with food. Eat that with food like a burger. Yeah.
It gotta be
freezing.
Cold. Yeah, like it gotta be
with a burger or a pizza. You'll be alright. Or tacos. Yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
It's that taco festival, taco and tequila festival today or something like that.
Is there in the middle of fucking November?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh shit! Yeah, man.
Yeah. Are you reposado or are you the clear
it depends
tequila?
on what. But like that Dawn is reposado, but like 18 Casa it'd be like the Blanco.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't care what time it is. I don't care what situation. It's reposado.
That's like you gotta have hair on your chest, and I don't.
No, honestly, the reposado is so fucking amazing. I classed Azul one time, and I'm like, what is this shit? Class Azul on ice is like the most tastiest thing on earth. Where are you eating right now nowadays? Like, what's your favorite restaurant?
Honestly, man, everywhere is like.
I tell you,
I'm
my
not really
favorite.
a foodie, to be
You're not
honest.
a
I'm
foodie?
not a foodie.
No.
Like, I'm not even a foodie.
You cooking yourself at home?
Yeah, I cook. I'd rather cook.
Yeah.
But I'm not a foodie like that. Like, to be like, oh shit, this place, that place. Like, nah, they got money already. The fuck, am I jumping to that shit?
That's crazy.
Come on.
So hold on.
Sometimes, like, when it's good for it.
So what industry are you in outside of rap?
Mental health and wellness, man.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what helps me cope.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
So you're dealing with like first hand stuff. Yeah. I mean, when we say defund the police, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
It's like more people like you.
And put more money into.
Hell yeah, 100%. That's what we mean by defund the police. What's you dropped an album during the summer? EP. Four songs. 4 or 5 songs. Yeah. What's next though? Like, are you just?
I mean, so that was volume 1.
Okay.
Reels to Deals, volume 1. So my thing was, man, everything's about these reels nowadays. So I was like, man, I'm gonna keep dropping these reels till I get this deal type shit. Not really.
So the 30-second clips.
Deal, yeah. I'm not really looking for a deal because we are the deal, but it's like
a partnership.
Yeah, just something where it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's been going good so far. I don't really talk about a lot of stuff. I
hear you.
I don't really, and I think maybe that's not my problem. I just will continue not to talk about a lot of stuff because a lot of people, they don't like to see a lot of people win.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the city.
Yeah, but what's next? Yeah, there's a volume 2 and 3, ready to go. And then I have the album in prep. I did a movie.
Yeah.
So that's
you're in a movie.
Yeah, that's
who you shot it?
No. This film director Key Ray. He hit me up and long story short, I ended up like playing myself and my name, everything. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So
what's the premise of the movie?
We just after a bag.
Okay.
Trying to get it.
You're a star in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's called Junkie Run.
Junkie Run.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh wait, in Canadian theaters?
I'm hoping if I'm hoping to what it's looking like.
So he's saving it for TIFF next year?
Yeah, it's coming out summertime 25.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
August, July.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's good, man.
That's good. He just emailed you?
Hit me up, and
that's sick.
Asked if I was interested, and I've always been putting it out there, I want to, try to be on the screen and stuff. I feel like I play a good role type, and he worked at the rehearsals and everything. They said I'm doing amazing and rock with it.
Well, I mean, you seem like a very charismatic person. You think you can get around anything. It'll make anything happen.
Yeah, it was good.
We're intimidated with
the Sick Kids voiceover. I did the Sick Kids voiceover.
Jeez, another humble brag. Seriously, you're on the Sick Kid.
That last one they had the
I didn't see it. I don't have TV.
Yeah, Legends versus. There's a new the last run they were doing a project that they did. I was the voice for that for the commercial. Good. It was on CP24 every morning.
Damn.
That shit was, but that to me was those are the things.
Yes.
That I'd look at nobody can't tell me nothing.
No.
My accolades are my accolades, whether you think they big or not. You get what I'm saying? And I humbly it's I love it, man. That's the shit that I love.
In 2020, in 2040, you're gonna see kids posting that clip on YouTube, being like, "Oh, look at that voice! I wonder how that person's doing today." And then they research it. They know they find out it's you, and then you've already won a bunch of shit.
Yeah, God willing, man. That's what it's about, man. It's what do you contribute? You know what I mean?
Speaking of all that, do you believe in cryptids? Like Bigfoot?
Oh yeah,
aliens.
I
mean,
I think I'm from Pluto, so
yeah, okay. From Pluto? Why do you feel that way?
I'm out of this world. Definitely out of this world.
But why do you feel that way?
Of what's going on right now. I'm definitely not because If I was, I'd probably be dead. But God got a hold on me, and there's something coming, with whatever's going on. Um, Not to get crazy, but it's just like, my grandma just passed, and she passed that torch. She was the prayer warrior of the family, and I feel like that a lot of that spirit and energy resides over here, and there's a lot to do other than just this. It's deeper than rap, man. It's deeper than music, or else I would have been probably famous a long time ago had I said, yeah, I can't fuck everything else. But there's a lot that stops you from doing certain things because there's a lot that means more, you know. So, like I said, that's why I say my time will come where it's good for me. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
Everything I've done thus far, I feel like shit. It's a lot, and I'm gonna continue to do more.
But let's elaborate on the Pluto thing. Why Pluto?
Yeah, cause it's man, Pluto's just that out of the ordinary. It's that.
Oh, was it what is a figure of speech? I thought.
No, I
Okay.
really believe I'm from fucking Pluto, man.
That's amazing.
I'm that species that's gonna come from that.
Do you believe if there's a Bigfoot in there, out there?
I believe there's some type of foot.
Like a
I don't know how
Bigfoot?
big that foot is, but I know there's a something foot out there. Cause like you gotta understand things that like we ain't just all right, man. Let me just throw you there.
Yeah.
It's not to say I believe in evolutionism. I don't. And it's not to say it's just creationism, but there is a fine line between a lot of shit.
Right.
So who am I to question anything? You see what we do in life?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
It's bizarre. Go ahead, let's do it. That's what we're here for.
You see what we do in life?
Yeah.
As humans, we choose our stress.
Mm-hmm.
We choose that shit. So, but we're human, so we have no choice but to feel, and then but to ponder, and then but to think and overthink and go through all of that. But once you can understand, like, and identify what it is you're going through and what it is you're stressing over, you have to know what you can't control. You got to let that shit go. Because you can literally kill yourself with this stress. You can go crazy with our brain, our mind is the strongest fucking vessel in the body. It is the strongest muscle, the strongest anything you could confront other than whatever higher power you believe in. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the next thing to the highest.
Yeah.
You understand? So when we do that and oh my God, okay, let me question this and let me question that. Nigga, it's going to be here. It was here before you and it's going to be here after you. We only can question what we can control. Because then that's what makes us go crazy, what makes us uptight, what makes us distance, what makes us lose a lot of time from a lot of things that we should be putting our energy into, but we not because we focused on what was here before us. And this is why I say Pluto, because it's different. It's understanding.
Yeah.
It's love, but not promiscuous. It's you know what I'm saying? It's love, but not control.
It's far away.
Not bondage. It's far away from whatever you got going on right here. Trust me when I tell you.
So do you think P. Diddy killed P. Diddy killed what's it called? Biggie? Or Biggie or Pac? Both of them actually?
I'm not even gonna say what I don't know. I don't know. And for me to ponder on that takes a little bit of my energy away, baby. So what I'm gonna say to you is
come on now. You never had one of your high moments be like, you know what? That nigga Diddy did it.
Look, from what we see that is out there,
yeah,
it's very hard to look the other way and say otherwise. However, I'm sorry, but none of us was there. You see, like those bodyguards and those people that are talking, and you know what I mean.
Those people are crazy to me.
Why?
They're crazy.
Maybe they made amends with themselves to say, okay, I'm ready to go.
For real?
Well, I mean, how else you gonna go?
Maybe they're crashing out. Maybe they're crashing out. Time's really hard.
This is what I'm saying. If you gonna really come and talk some shit about some real shit about that, like, you better be ready to either, go or just go. There's no other way around that shit. Like,
honestly, I think we're gonna find out.
To say this is that they could talk because they was there.
True.
They were there. So who am I to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, some of the stuff I done read in the affidavits and.
So do you think we should listen to? Are we listening to P. Diddy anymore?
It's horrible, man.
Are we listening to P. Diddy anymore?
People listen to everybody.
Are you still listening to R. Kelly? I know you listen to R. Kelly.
If I have a control over it, I'm not.
Oh, you're not putting
that
it?
in my
Okay, understood.
YouTube.
Understood.
I'm not.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it's playing, that nigga made some great ass
He
songs.
did.
So it's like I can't judge. That's him and God, man. He'll
100%.
deal with his conflictions. He'll deal with all of that. He'll go through all of that.
So why would you pass on his music intentionally?
Intentionally?
Yeah.
No, I never said no. I wouldn't. Like if you played it, I wouldn't be like, yo, change that.
But
shit.
would you play it at some point?
Nah, because I'm not. He's not on my mind.
Understood.
He already left that. He already got out because of everything. I don't even want to think about it because I don't want to have to stress. Damn, do I feel good playing this or do I not? Let's just get rid of it altogether and just keep it moving. Like, feel me? Yeah, that's nah.
Yeah, I know it's sad. I feel weird listening to R. Kelly right now.
I don't want to go through that shit.
And also P Diddy when I listen to his shit. Him and his R. Kelly song.
Yo, I think I said a line, a Diddy line. Like I think I said what I say? I said something, but it wasn't even in regards to anything he doing or did allegedly. It's more so like that when he was like, take that, like, you know what I mean? Don't stop type shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you can't even go back and take that off wax. Like,
nope.
But it's like, fuck it, because I know, you know the intentions. You know what it was at that time. So you can't, man, people are human, bro. They going to do what they do. And if you don't fuck with what they do, just dismiss yourself from it. Distance yourself from it.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving.
You know, the female rappers in the U.S., worldwide actually, have been killing it in the last, 20 years. Maybe 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
With the Renaissance with Nicki. I think the Renaissance happened recently with Nicki.
Yeah.
Do you agree on that actually? Before we go,
yeah, no, they've been going hard.
but I mean, like Nicki, I feel like Nicki resurgence
with her character and all of that. Yeah, for sure.
Now, would you put yourself in not a character, but not a box rather? But would you say you have more depth than what she has to say, Nicki?
More depth? No, I can't say that because I don't know what she's been through. She don't know what I've been through.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm trying to say is
I feel like I'm not like a mainstream artist. Okay. You know, it's not gonna be Lollipop.
I can say your main. Yeah, well, you could.
But like for real heads like that know music, okay, substance and all of that. Like you feel me? Yeah, like we talking about hip hop for real. Yeah, but I mean, if I not to say like, yeah, I could be on the top 40, but like if somebody were to look at both, obviously she is the mainstream artist, right? Mm-hmm. They only let so very few people in. You
for sure.
Understand that too, right? So
all the female famous rappers right now all look the same. Even the dudes too. They all look the same. They all sound the same. And we're in a nasty state in hip hop right now. We're absolutely in a nasty state.
So I can't stop.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. To get rid of all this weird shit that's happening right now. Like I'm tired of like smoking on ops. I'm tired of listening. Like it's kind of scary movie. It's scary music rather. Like I love that Pressa song was like Dead Miana. Mm-hmm. I love that track. Mm-hmm. But when I heard the lyrics, like when I actually heard the lyrics, I'm like, this is problematic. Smoking on some dead guys. Like yo, it's scary as hell. And like I was told that you can't. Especially when you want to drive around and get some really good food in the hood.
Yeah.
And like my boy was telling me you can't play this music here. I was like, well, why? Like
I don't know. I stay out of all types of.
It's crazy.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
For what? Like you got. Yo, life is really short.
It is short.
And I don't care how many bids you could do, how many this you could do. Like, once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, what? Like, why are we playing with it? And that's why I feel like, that's why I was like, my time will come, but it'll come when I'm good all around. Like, everything around me is good. Like, it's not just, I'm an entertainer and this is what I do. Because a lot of entertainers fall.
Mm-hmm. Is making it mean you're sitting on that chair with David, whatever his name is, or
I ain't sitting on no chair.
Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy.
Let's be clear, because we not.
God damn.
Let's be clear.
No, I'm talking about Jimmy Fallon's show. Sitting wherever beside him. Is that making it? Jimmy Fallon show?
No. Hell no. Nah, that ain't making it to me. Making it is like my mama house paid off. She good.
Yeah.
My house paid off. I'm good.
Yeah.
My family straight. and the music's bumping, and I got a couple foster homes over there, a couple, you know what I mean, couple charities bumping, and like that is success. Like that
foster
to me,
homes, amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got man, it's happening. That's why I'm not worried about nothing.
So like, so what it'd be? Yeah, we'll talk about that later off air because that's more deeper shit than people know.
Yeah.
So you don't open up to the conspiracy theories and Illuminati and stuff like that. you know hear about the Illuminati conspiracies?
Honestly, I definitely believe there's some type of something going on. You know, for me to put a name on it and all that, like I don't know. Who knows what the fuck? But some things happen, and some, because I've heard firsthand some things, and you just.
Would you say there's a conspiracy?
Some shit, nah, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Would you say? Yo. Would you say there's a conspiracy against the black man or black people?
Of course. Like what? What the fuck? We still fighting every goddamn day. Look,
to this day.
I got mixtures in me. They don't look at me with my mix. They look at me as a black woman.
Oh yeah. Because you are presenting. You are a black woman.
I'm in the fucking hospital after my accident, and they was not trying to give me nothing because the black woman is looked at.
Where was this? Strong. Where was this? In Ontario?
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy. Man.
My accident was 2 years ago in Montreal, and it was the worst thing on earth. I didn't have as bad as you, but like
I mean, but for you, it was the worst thing. You feel me?
Yo. Yeah, they were crazy.
JellyTooFly, man, TOOFLY. You already know how this shit goes. Steady Mobbin in the building, JellyTooFly in the building, so you know it's a rap. That's right. I'm about to count 100 up. You niggas play, you getting hit. Say she wanna ride this wave, I got a wedding, took your bitch. Walking in the club with my fire, got it on my hip. It's like Wheel of Fortune, I get paid every time I spin. About to run, laps around you niggas, they can't stand a chant. Stick out all on the dance floor, feel like John Morant. Ice on me, snakes trying to plot, think they got a plan. Follow me outside, spillers hopping out that spiller van. We say fuck that middleman, having meetings with the plug. Fiends about to pull up right now, come and test these drugs. First place every time, could never be a runner-up. Can duplicate the style, baby. I'm a one-of-one, taking every crumb. I need everything I'm supposed to get. I've been in the game, you little hoes is coming off the bench. Summertime, we outside, spin the block, smoke and sip. Every day I'm in some fly shit. All thanks to my wrist. See me and she blow a kiss. I just push her to the side. Gretzky, how I'm scoring goals. Been this way since 99. She gonna be my little freak when I throw money in the sky. Talking slick, we hit him. Left the scene. If he dies, he dies. Cheese!
Yo, there were some technical difficulties. That's what happens when you're cutting budgets. What's your itinerary like in the next 6 months? Are you going to a beach? Or have you you're in? That was not leisure.
Yeah, no, I was in Florida, but that's because of my grandma passing. I mean, yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'm healing and my body only feels good with the heat. So
and that salt water.
Yeah, out here it's a pain. It's a pain. It hurts. I feel the rain coming. I feel the cold coming. I feel everything coming.
I'm 36 and I haven't felt that yet.
Yeah, well, good for you. Make sure you take care of your body so you don't have to feel it. God willing, for another 30 years, like for real.
But I am getting the computer rest bullshit. Like,
yeah,
I'm that shit's coming along.
Yeah, make sure you stretch it and stuff like that because that shit is, it's a lot. Trust me, but it's the metal in me that I ain't got a choice. I feel everything, but what's to come? A lot's to come, man. New artists on the come up.
So you got a label?
I mean, that's in motion, but it's not even more a label. I just,
collective.
I got some stuff in the stash. You know what I'm saying? So
perfect.
Curly, what up? Like for real, we got some artists that, some people that's gonna really do some shit. But I mean, other than that, it's just music. Hopefully, more movies.
I can see you in a lot of movies. I can see you acting. I can. I'm gonna see you on Netflix and everything. Yo, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna see him like, yo, oh. I'm gonna be like, you know that Leonardo DiCaprio meme when he's like sitting on the couch with the beer and he's like, oh yeah. I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna do those. Oh man, honestly, I really want to get into acting too.
Yeah.
I want to do the acting as well. Apparently, it starts off with you being a background
extra,
an extra. Because I know some people in Toronto. I know a girl who is like a she makes a living being a fucking background actor.
An extra.
An extra.
I don't think they like the term background actor.
Yeah, an extra rather. An extra. Background actor. Damn, son. I know she makes a living off of that. It's a good supplementary income, and Toronto's a place for that. There's no reason for us not to make it in the city, nonetheless.
But this is what I'm saying, because we have all the resources, we have everything that you could possibly need. It's just that some things people sometimes.
Yeah.
It'll come though. It'll come, man. Listen, one thing my mama always said, and that's why my mom was like, "Ma, everything like." She always just said, just never stop, man. Like, you can't stop, man. Regardless of, what comes your way. Unless I say.
Were you Juno nominated yet? I feel like you not yet.
Should be, though, right?
You should be. a Jumo nod or even a win. Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, but like I said,
you'll get that. You'll get that, and I'll be cheering you on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, after the mess up here, we had a little freestyle. Let us know how you guys thought about it. We're doing a lot more Steady Mobbin episodes. I often a lot more. So be prepared for that.
Should I go to Spotify, man? JellyTooFly.
Please do.
Yeah.
Check it out. And also, guys, we gotta support our own. There's only way we can do it. Let's get rid of the narrative Screwface Capital. I've been here for 20 years, and it's the same thing. Let's get rid of it and let's just make it happen. Let's change some shit. This is Black Mob.
JellyTooFly again. TOOFLY. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your auntie, tell your grandma.
Jeez. Episode 559. And we out, baby.
Fucking wing it. We're gonna wing it.